Today is World Environment Day and the theme is air pollution. Having represented London for over 20 years in the European Parliament, I know only too well that our city is choking with really polluted air. There are currently 2 million Londoners living in areas with illegal levels of air pollution, including 400,000 children, many of whom breathe higher levels of air pollution inside their homes or classrooms than they do on the streets outside. One of the children impacted by this crisis was 9-year-old Ella Kissi-Debra, who lived 25 metres from the South Circular Road in Lewisham. It's one of our city's busiest and dirtiest roads. Ellie suffered from terrible asthma, and having visited hospital 27 times in 3 years, she tragically died as a result of a really bad asthma attack in 2013. There's some who asked why her family hadn't moved so that Ella could breathe cleaner air. But that rather misses the point, doesn't it? That every child, every individual should be breathing clean air. It shouldn't be a privilege for those that can afford it. Last month, we learned that a new inquest will be opened into Ella's death. She may now, depending on the outcome, become the first person in the UK ever to have air pollution officially listed as her cause of death. This should be a wake-up call to the UK government. So far, it's gone above and beyond to avoid dealing with this public health emergency. The government's now been defeated in the High Court 3 times over its failure to meet ambitious EU air quality targets, preferring to invest in its own legal defence than in the air that we breathe every day. The European Union Commission has now referred it to the European Court of Justice in a bid to force our government to clean up its act. The European Union cares because air pollution doesn't stop at national borders. It's a challenge we need to confront at local, national and international level, working with our closest and most trusted neighbours. This World Environment Day, let's focus on working together to solve our shared problems and pushing for real sustainable change to protect children like Ella Kissi-Debra and future generations.